now that our baby is here, when is baby number 2 coming? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gift Adetifa. If you're new here, I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. Guys, tell me I'm fine. I'll be looking out for your comments, please. I know I'm fine. I just did this makeup, so I filmed the video earlier and I'm like, before I go out, let me just film another video so that this makeup will not waste. So please guys, comment down below and tell me how sweet I'm looking. So today I'll be talking about things not to say to a newlywed, a pregnant woman, and a new mom. So these are things that we should avoid saying, because I'll be sharing my experience with you guys, and these are things that have constantly reoccurred in my life, and not just in my life, in the life of my friends who just got married. And I'll just be sharing all of that with you guys. So let's just get straight into the video. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, I have my book here and I wrote down my points, so I'll just be sharing that with you guys. If, for instance, I invite you to my wedding, you have no right whatsoever to come and meet me and tell me, oh, this did not go well, this did not go well, you should have done this, you should have done that. Or you say, oh, your wedding was so beautiful, but you were short on food. Your wedding was so beautiful, but your decor wasn't nice. Please guys, avoid saying this to newlyweds. They've put in so much effort to make sure that their big day goes well, and imagine you being so insensitive with your silly comments, saying this kind of things to them. And it's so annoying because most people even say to them on that day, on their wedding day. So guys, please, let's avoid all those negative talks. They're already under so much pressure as it is, so let us avoid saying all of those crazy things to them. Some will now come, wedding is over, 1 week into marriage, when are you going to have kids? When are you planning to have babies? Please guys, never. Even if your village people are telling you to ask that question, zip up. Don't ever ask that silly question, because most newlyweds are not ready to have kids immediately. Some would want to wait, some different reasons. So don't be the one to constantly remind them that, oh yes, you are married, and the next thing that follows is children. Some will ask, oh, are you on any birth control pills? I feel if they open up to you, then you can ask such questions. But don't just randomly visit them and start asking silly questions, and start asking them questions about birth control. Why are you getting fat? Why are you adding weight? Are you pregnant? Are you this? Are you that? Those are very, very insensitive comments that I feel like people do that a lot. And it's so upsetting that even on social media, when they post a picture or two, the next thing you will see comments like, ah, I can see the baby bump. Ah, you're already adding weight though. Ah, you're already doing this. Please, let us avoid those insensitive comments. Some would come with their bad belly and start saying, so how is marriage life treating you? Because me, I don't believe in marriage. Please keep your opinion to yourself. If you don't believe in marriage, that is all you. But any little thing you say can do or break their relationship. Yes, I understand that what people say should not carry water, but at the same time, there are people that are not strong enough that whatever you say to them gets to them and affects them. So please guys, let's avoid saying these things to newlyweds. So we move to pregnant women. So before I even start, I would share my own experience. When I got pregnant, I think I started showing in my 5th month, or like my 4th month, towards the end of my 4th month or the 5th month. And I wasn't even showing, so physically you wouldn't even know that I was pregnant, because I was still living life, dressing and enjoying my life. I went to church one Sunday, I put up a picture, and someone sent me a message on WhatsApp, and she says, even with your big nose, you still have time for makeup. When I saw that message, I was like, wow. So imagine, let's even assume I wasn't pregnant. Let me assume I added weight. What kind of comment is that? Telling me that even with how big my nose has grown, I still even have time to do makeup. Guys, please, you have to watch what you say to people. When she said that to me, I showed my husband, I'm like, see what this girl said. And he was like, just ignore, don't respond, just ignore, keep quiet, let it go. Someone else sent me another message on Instagram. Hello Luvlygift, this one you've not been posting, it seems like you're already baking the babies. And I'm like, are you watching me? Did they send you to me? Like, insensitive comments here and there, and let's just get into things you shouldn't say to pregnant women. Because number one point, you are too big or you are too small. Every pregnancy is different. Every woman's body is different. Some people don't show till they're like 6 months, 7 months. Some people carry low, some people carry high, some people add so much weight, some people don't add weight when they're pregnant. So don't make comments like, you are just too big, oh, is that how this pregnancy is doing you? Nobody asked for your opinion. If you can say that, you can only imagine what goes on in the woman's mind. Please don't ever say that, or you say, you are too small, because most people battle with weight gain in pregnancy. There are people that, cause I remember when I went for antenatal one time when I was pregnant, this lady wasn't gaining weight, and it was a concern for the gynecologist. Like, you can imagine a woman that is struggling with that. Imagine someone telling her that, you are just small, your tummy is just there, you're not even gaining weight, are you sure you're even pregnant? Please avoid saying those kind of comments to pregnant women. Some will not say, I thought you didn't want to have kids, or I thought you weren't ready to have kids. Who told you? Are you living with me? Are you my mind? Like, don't ever say that. If you find out or you assume someone is pregnant, or you know someone is pregnant, keep it to yourself and until the person decides to be open about it. Don't be the one to start running your mouth and start saying, she's pregnant, oh, who would have thought? Because this happened to me, I think in my 5th month or so. My husband took me for dinner, and when we got to Echo Hotel, I ran into a friend from school. And when she saw me, the first thing she said was, you're pregnant, now. And I'm like, I was upset. I didn't say anything to her. I just smiled and she left. And I'm like, you don't get pregnant after you marry. Problem. You get pregnant after you get married. Problem. What do you guys want? The upsetting part is that they feel like they can talk. They feel like they're making a point. Whereas they're making no sense at all. Some will say, do you plan on breastfeeding? How is that your business? Please don't ever ask these questions, because you don't know what the woman is going through. You don't know how her pregnancy journey has been. You don't know the trauma that she has been through. So please avoid asking those kind of questions. It is not your business if she wants to breastfeed or not. If she now tells you that, I don't think I'll be breastfeeding because of this, then fine, you can now have a conversation on that. But please don't outrightly ask them, so now that we're expecting this baby, do you plan on breastfeeding? Do you plan on using formula? Do you plan on Please don't say this to pregnant women. Some will not say, are you going to have a natural birth? There is no birth that is not natural. Let me just put it out there. All births are natural. Whether you had a CS or whether you had a vaginal birth, all births are natural. The fact that you still brought your baby into this world, it's a very supernatural thing. So all births are natural. Most people are not even comfortable with talking about cesarean section delivery. So imagine you just outrightly saying, so now that you are your 9th month, are you going to have a vaginal birth, or are you going to have a natural birth? Is it CS? Don't do CS, so I heard CS is this, so nobody asked you. Please keep your opinion to yourself. Some will say, you are still pregnant. You've been carrying this pregnancy for too long ago. How come you are still pregnant? Please avoid saying these things to pregnant women. Immediately I entered my 3rd trimester, I was tired. I was tired of being pregnant. I was just managing myself, because at that point in time, I started getting swollen. I started getting tired. I could not move. A lot was just going on with me. So imagine someone coming to tell me at that point in time that you are still, because my tummy was actually very, very huge. I had like a very, very big bump. Imagine someone come to tell me that you are still pregnant. So tummy is too big, how many months? It's not your business. Please don't make such comment, because most women don't even give birth on their due date. Most women, their pregnancy extends to 41 weeks. They will not be forced to bring out the baby out through CS if the baby doesn't come out on its own. So please, a lot of pregnant women are fighting a lot of battles that your comments should not even add to their problems. So please avoid saying that to pregnant women. So we move to new moms. After you have your baby, yes, you still look pregnant. The day I left the hospital, I still looked 6 months pregnant. I'm not even going to lie. My tummy was like this. And I was looking at myself. I'm like, but I've had this baby. Why is my tummy still big? Don't ever make comments like, you still look pregnant. Why do you still look pregnant? Please don't make comments like that. Some will say, don't worry, you will lose the weight, it's a gradual process, you will lose the weight. Obviously she knows. Please don't make comments about her body, don't make comments about how she looks, don't make comment about how much weight she has gained, because for most people after they have their baby they tend to gain more weight because they eat more. So please don't be the one to say, don't worry, you will lose the weight, don't worry, your body, don't worry. Even if your body is big like this, even me, when I had my baby, it took me 2 weeks to lose. Please, nobody asked you. Some will say, so now that our baby is here, when is baby number 2 coming? When are you planning to have baby number 2? Don't ever ask that question. I've been asked that question countless times. Like, people will come and visit me like, the way you are doing like this, so it's like baby number 2 will soon drop. Oh, please. I see your comments, even on Instagram. I see your comments, but please don't say that to me again. Thank you. God bless you. Guys, on a more serious note, please don't ask a nursing mom or a new mom when she plans on having the second child, because you never can tell. I know of someone that had her baby and in 3 months time she got pregnant again for the second one. She was traumatized. Like, imagine someone that asked her at that point in time that, so when are you planning to have the second one, and she was already pregnant. Guys, you can imagine what she'll be going through. So please don't ever ask when are you planning on having baby number 2. Don't ever. If you're having a conversation with the person and the person decides to talk about that, then it's fine, but don't be the one to start saying, so how far now, when will baby number 2 come? Your baby's already grown. No, don't you think you should? Please don't ask those questions. And my final point is, some will say, how does it look down there? Have you guys started having sex? How did it feel? Please don't ask that. Please, I beg you. Don't ask. Even if you are pushed to, don't ask that. Most people that have vaginal births, not all, they usually have tear. So you can imagine the pain that they are going through down there. Now imagine asking them that, so how does it look down there? Has things gotten back to normal? How is your sex life? Please, don't ask. Sometimes you can be asking from a good place, or you can be asking because you want to know more. I understand that, but please try to know when to ask those kind of questions. Don't be insensitive when you're asking questions, and don't be judgmental too. Let's avoid saying all of this. So I've come to the end of this video. Please guys, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love my videos. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.